Yeah, yeah.
And there's a cross in there dated from the 6th century. Here we are in South Donegal in McSweeney's Bay, just at the peak of St John's Point, Ireland's longest peninsula. Behind me is the ruins of McSweeney's Castle, built here approximately in the 13th century. The Sweeneys would have been a clan that came from Scotland and would have fought as Galloglass alongside the O'Donnell clan. They would have lived under the protection and the fruitfulness here provided to them by the O'Donnells, and they would have fought ferociously for the O'Donnells during those 300 years before the plantation of Ulster. Niall Moore McSweeney was known as a constable with a strong hand and would have ruled these areas in the early 1500s. He died in the castle here behind me, and his remains were buried in Ballysaggart at the back end of St John's Point for many, many years, until his tombstone was removed and placed at the church in Killybegs during the renovation. This is what remains of the 16th century friary in St John's Point in a place called Ballysaggart, literally translated to the town of priests. This is where the tomb of Niall Moore was excavated from and placed in its final resting place in Killybegs. Behind me is Ballysaggart Pier at the back of St John's Point in Donegal Bay, beside Ballysaggart Friary. This would have been a natural slip in the history for where the locals would have set off in their vessels to try and survive the hardship of living in South Donegal by fishing or whatever means necessary. It is spectacular still in the Rindle. It's full Rindle. Big fastening shop, okay. Behind me is a 16th century grave slab belonging to Niall Moore McSweeney. This was taken from Ballysaggart, St John's Point in the year of 1868 by the local parish priest, Monsignor Stevens. This was found its final resting place here at this church in 1953. As you can see here, it depicts the Galloglass, the Scottish mercenary warriors with a full metal jacket, their sword and their axe. When these men went to fight, they went to fight. You can see also the connection with the Irish Celtic design and from the Norse Celtic design of Scotland. This tomb, this gravestone, was surely fit for a great man. This was the tombstone of Niall Moore McSweeney.